Evening all. How are we all today? I am not running. I am talking you through this evening's Zwift Community Live Monday Run Club. That's what's happening because my legs are trashed. There is no way I could run tonight. So we're going to have a cup of coffee. Cheers, guys. And I'm going to talk you through the Monday Run Club. So let's see what's happening. Let me just get on the right page. Hold on a minute. I just need to reach over to my TV screen. My remote control has stopped working. Unbelievable. I can't just switch. I have to press the buttons on the TV. How ancient is that? Okay, so we're off in 1 minute, 2 minutes, 1 minute 50 odd seconds. Looks like there's quite a number of people out. So the idea of today is Groups A and B will run together, with Group A doing 10.5k and Group B doing 8.5k in total. And the pace will change every 0.6 of a kilometre. So that's the plan. Let's see if it actually works out. What we're going to do is we're going to follow the runners. So I will click on a runner and we'll follow that runner, and then we'll click on another runner, follow that runner, see how they're doing, check on their heart rate, those kind of things. So groups C and D are going to run together, and they're going to start doing 7.4. They're going to do 7.4k and 5.2k respectively. So C is doing 7.4 and B is doing 5.2. And they're going to do the same as A and B. They're going to go up 0.6 of a kilometre, 0.6 of a mile every... No, that's... Wait, the pace... Oh, the pace will change every kilometre. Or every 0.6 of a mile. I get it. I get it. And here they go. They're off. 6 seconds. And away they go. Okay. Let's find somebody to follow. Let's start with our old friend Krista. Krista Holt. Normally a very solid runner. There's Krista just passing the merry-go-round. No, it's not a merry-go-round, is it? Big wheel. That's what it's called. And there's Owen Casey. He's running in Group B. So they're all started together. So groups A and B, you'll see, will pull away because they're doing this. Essentially, they're doing the same thing, but just for a shorter distance. The things to watch for. We'll give people ride-ons as we go as well, actually. The things to watch for are the heart rate on the left-hand side. So as the run gets more difficult, the heart rate will go up. You'll see that. You'll see the colour change. So zone 1 is blue. So there we are. Oh, he's actually not got a heart rate monitor on. Hold on 2 seconds. Let's find somebody with a heart rate monitor. Well, Pascal is already in zone 3 at 150 BPM. Let's find somebody with a... There we are. So Krista is at 120 BPM and he's in zone 1 for him. So he's very comfortable. Just creeping into zone 2 there, which is the green. So green is zone 2, blue is zone 1, green is zone 2, yellow is zone 3, orange is zone 4, and if somebody's really working super hard and they're in zone 5, that'll be a red coloured background on their heart rate. There's Tim, and that actually I think Tim is also tired today. His legs need resting, so this may actually be a bot just running to keep everyone in control, I think. Right, let me message Group B because I think I'm in I think I've just realised I'm in charge of Group B tonight. Let's say hello to Group B. Let's see if that pops up in the middle of the screen. No, it hasn't. So maybe I'm not in charge of... Oh, hang on a minute. Hang on. I haven't typed it in right. Hello, Group B. I actually put Hell Group B. Oh, it's going to be Hell Group. Right, hello, Group B. There we are. I'll put bit late to the party. There we are. I'm talking to you lot instead of concentrating on that. That's all right. They don't mind. So we're following a bot at the moment, so not a real runner. There's Grizzetti from the USA. He's at 123 BPM at the moment. So they're comfortably running at 5:10 per kilometre at the moment. Owen in Group B. Scott, Chen and Ridley are all in Group B. And there's me at the back there, not actually running at all. Tim Gross has said, I see we've dropped Stephen Cousins already. I'm going to say I couldn't keep the pace. There we are. I couldn't keep the pace tonight. Okay, so paces start. This is Group A and B at 11.5 kilometers an hour. Then at 1k, they'll go up and up to 12 kilometers an hour. So in 250 meters, Group A and B are going to go up. So this is a progressive run, guys. It's a progressive run. They're going to get faster and faster as they go. And in 200 meters, I'm going to give them an instruction to speed up to 12 kilometers an hour. Let's actually click on somebody. Let's click on Georgie. There's Georgie from Germany. Michael, he's called. Michael Georgie. So you'll notice I know some people's first names because they run very regularly on Zwift. Other people, I don't know their first names, and apologies to you guys if I don't know your first name. But if you run on Zwift regularly, I will eventually know who you are. So I'll be able to say hi in a more personal way. Okay, so let's just get this message typed out. Krista said my race was a bit longer than Tim's. Tim did a 10k today and his legs are tired. Right, okay. Up to 12. 12 kilometers per hour. So it looks like it's going to go up half a kilometre per hour every kilometre. Are we going to come back down again? Yes, we are. So what happens is this run is a progressive run. And in this, it's like a pyramid. So we're going to go up and then down and then back up again. Tim is just telling Yoda, who is, it looks like from South Korea, he's running off a bit fast in the front. But some people, sometimes when you join a group run, you'll find some people just run off the front or hang off the back, and often are not kind of doing the set routine that everyone else is supposed to be doing. That's fine. We're not going to be really prescriptive on Zwift Run. But if you do join a group event, if you do join an event where there's a kind of set pace or a set script that we need to follow in terms of the interval session or something like that, do be aware that that's the group that you're going to join so that you can join in. Keeps it social. So let's see how everyone's doing. Grizzetti, he's comfortably sitting on 120 BPM at the front of Group A, let's have a look at Yoda. Yoda is pushing the pace. Yeah, he's going at 4:30 per kilometre, so he's kind of going ahead of everybody else, really. Grazzetti there on 1:21. That is a very low heart rate. Doing very nicely there. He's clearly very comfortable. Tim is a bot this week because he's got tired legs. Michael is pushing 1:28, 1:30 for his BPM. So he's not doing too badly. Krista, we know Krista's a good runner. He's very comfortable in the green zone, 1:30 as well. By the way, guys, everybody's zone will be different. So if you're at 1:30 BPM, for you, that might be zone 2. It might be zone 3 for you, though, as well. So it could be yellow or green. So say Krista here is on 1:37, and that's green for him. But you might be on 1:37, but it might be yellow for you. And Tafalowski from Poland hasn't got a heart rate monitor in, but he's sitting there comfortably in Group A there. Chen is not wearing a heart rate monitor. That's fine. You don't have to wear a heart rate monitor. It just looks nice if we can see everybody's heart rate. Pascal is working quite hard quite early in the run. So he might be a bit tired today. He might be finding it a bit of a struggle to keep up. So keep going, Pascal. But he is in zone 4 already, which is quite early in the run to be at zone 4. Owen. What now? See, now look at that. There we are. So Pascal is in the orange zone, zone 4 at 1:56, whereas Owen, he's at 1:65. But he's only in zone 3. That is surprising, actually. That might be a glitch because 1:65 is quite high. So he might have a little problem with his heart rate there. I'm not saying his heart rate is wrong, but the colours are probably wrong. I have seen that before where somebody's heart rate doesn't actually match the colours of the zones. So he might need to have a look at his zones in his profile settings. Let's go back up. Have a look at Michael. So in about 100 metres, I need to text the guys and say up to, let's see how fast we want to go, 12.5. 12.5 kilometres per hour. We'll just wait 60 metres or so. Right, let's send that. So you're getting into the idea of what it takes to be a group leader or a run leader. But normally you would actually run, and it's quite difficult. You won't believe how hard it is to run on the treadmill and text at the same time, or worse, type on your keyboard to try and help lead the run. It's a lot easier to be a run leader when you're not actually running and you can just text out the messages. Right, I am going to look at Facebook chat now, guys. Turn the volume up. Okay, I'm going to check that I've got audio because some people are saying there's no audio. One, two. There's audio that I can hear myself. Is there a problem with the sound, guys? Let me know if there's a problem with the sound. Okay, so if anybody's watching and you've not seen Zwift before, you've not seen Zwift running before, and you'd like to ask a question, you're not sure what it's all about, I am now looking at Facebook chat, so do ask me a question, do say hi. I just wanted to concentrate on getting the stream up and running and making sure that Group B knew what they were doing, but I'm now looking at Facebook chat, so if you do want to ask me anything, fire away. Jinxie said, I was worried that the audio wasn't working properly because Jinxie has just said not sounding great tonight. So I assumed that meant the audio wasn't working. But he's talking about my voice because I'm pretty wrecked. I am quite wrecked, it has to be said. But yeah, I hope I don't sound that bad. I'm quite tired, but I did have a little sleep in the car on the way home from Devon, where I've been over the weekend doing a long run. Okay, so where are we going? 2.5 kilometers. Let me just switch my screens again. So we've been watching Michael Georgie for a little while. Let's have a look at Mr. Pope. Jay Pope from America, from the USA. Comfortably sitting there. 151 kilometers and 453 per kilometer. Krista, yeah, he's keeping the same pace, 450 per kilometer. Heart rate is still so comfortable, isn't it? Krista does so well. Chen, so you can see the Group Bs are sticking very well with the Group As. Well done, my lot. Always cheer for your own team, of course. The only difference, if you didn't hear at the beginning, the only difference between Group A and Group B tonight is that Group B are not going quite as far. So that's a nice overview there of all the runners. You can see quite a nice group tonight. Getting a little bit stretched out in certain places. See how Pascal is doing? He's up to 164 BPM, so he's working hard. But good on you, Pascal, for staying there. Well done. Taflowski sitting in there comfortably. And C. Scott from the UK, Group B as well. Owen Casey from the UK, from Ireland, doing well. But look at his heart rate, 174. He's working very, very hard. And now it's changed. So, okay, so yellow background, orange background. It suddenly jumped to an orange background. So he has got a little problem, either with his heart rate monitor or with his heart rate zones within the Zwift profile, because it keeps jumping, doesn't it? You can see there. The orange is correct. Okay, so we need to message up again. 13 kilometers per hour. Go. Let me just check I'm doing it right. I have to look at the instructions. Yeah, so at the 3rd kilometer, we go up to 13 kilometers an hour. At the 4th kilometer, so when they get to 4 kilometers, we will be dropping it back down to 11.5 kilometers per hour. So if you are running in Group B at the moment, even if you're running in Group A, and you're listening to this at 4 kilometers, we're going to drop it back down to 11.5 kilometers an hour. Ryan Downey says he's not running today. He's not feeling too good. Tim's confirmed he can hear sound all right. Pascal, oh, he said he left and he rejoined. So, is that Pascal? Hang on a second. Let me get my keyboard sorted. Oh, why am I watching the cyclist now? Back to me. Let's go back to me. Oh, no. We've lost everybody. I hate it when that happens. How do I get back to everybody now? Why did we go to a cyclist? That is a nightmare when that happens, isn't it? I'm really sorry, guys. I'm going to have to log out and log back in again and find everybody. Oh, how annoying. Right, bear with me while I log out and log back in. I can still see Facebook chat, guys, but I've got a problem with the stream from Zwift because I seem to have lost everybody. I wonder if I can get back to them from here. No, I can't. I'm going to have to log out totally and log back in. Apologies. Was it my internet that dropped? Kenneth Morris says my internet dropped, and so that's why I went back to cycling screen. Right, bear with me. See me log back in again. Fingers crossed I can find somebody from Group A. And we'll probably just stick with them for the run. At the risk of losing everybody else. This has happened this has happened to me before, and I've been trying to work out a way to avoid it happening. Ah, yeah, or the person I was following dropped internet. Yes, good point. Well, we'll get back on in a second. Here we go. I should be able to click run with, shouldn't I? Okay, so we skip that. No point in doing that. Right. Join another Zwifter. Well, I've only got... There's Tim Gross there. Who else can we join? Oh, we could join Group D and have and spend some time with Amanda. Simon Mottershead in Group C. Look, there's quite a few people we could follow, actually. We just need to click on somebody. Or should we just go straight to... Let's go to Owen. Let's join Owen, shall we? Let's join Owen. Come on. Fingers crossed. Fingers crossed we'll make it. Right. There's Tim, there's Krista. There's Owen. Now if I... No, I don't want to join myself, do I? No thanks. There we are. Okay, fingers crossed we're back on. I'm not actually in the event though, so I can't text instructions to anyone. So apologies for that, because if I rejoin the event, then it'll go back to me on my own, won't it? If anybody knows any different, if anybody knows if I can click join event on the left and rejoin the group, that'd be great. But I have a feeling if I do that, I'll go back to the start with me standing at the start line. How's Krista doing? Krista is... Look at Krista. His heart rate after 4.21 kilometres is at 121. So... I suppose everybody knows who's watching. I hope you all know that the new Zwift update has come out. And there is now a massive 1,000 metre climb on Zwift. Yeah, 1,000 metres. Huge mountain. It's the Alpe d'Huez, or we call it the Alpe de Zwift. And I haven't gone up it yet. I've been away all weekend, so I haven't had a chance. It came out on Friday, I think, or Thursday night, Friday, and I haven't had a chance to go up it because I've been travelling, so I will be going up it this week. Fingers crossed I get time. I need to get my legs recovered. Whatever I do, I don't want to click on a cyclist, do I? How's Pascal doing? And Georgie. Let's see Georgie. Georgie's doing all right. 125 BPM. Really good. Nice tight group in Group B and Group A tonight. Doing very well. 52. So 4.5 kilometers done in 22 minutes. Unfortunately, I cannot text instructions from now on because I've lost the stream and I'm not in control of the group. But hopefully they know to just go increase again. Now they should have dropped back down, which they have. I can see 5:15 per kilometre. So they've dropped down. So they're just gradually increasing again now. Right, Jinxie says, yes, do that. Everyone says, yes, join event. Right, I'm trusting Tim and Jinxie and Ken that if I click join event, I'll be all right. So we're going to do it. Okay, here we go. 1, 2, 3, join event. Finding runners. Okay, finding runners. That's a good thing. But there I am back at the start. That scares me. But no, we're on. Now I need to click somebody. Yay! It works. Okay, I'll know to do that next time then. Thanks, guys. Right, we're back on as group leader now, so I can text instructions now. I'll just tell them I'm sorry I went away. And I'm watching Tim, so I know that Tim is not going to disappear. And hopefully my internet connection will stay good. Right, I can message people now. Sorry. Technical issues. And then I'll say, you all know what you're doing there. Right. So Group B have had a bit of a giggle at my expense, knowing I've just logged out and logged back in again. Let's have another look at how people are doing. So Team Yoda there up the top from Korea, he's miles ahead because he's doing his own thing by the looks of things. Then we've got C. Scott. He hasn't got a heart rate monitor on in Group B. And Pascal in Group B as well, working nice and hard. 162 BPM, good for him. Pascal's from Canada. And then we've got Michael Georgie from Germany, 128. His BPM is fantastic. What you should find is that people's heart rates are going up and up and up. And then when we drop the pace down, they go down again, like Georgie's has. And then it'll start to creep up again as we increase the pace. So, 5k, let's see what they should be doing at 5k. 12. Let's have another jump round. What I would like, what would be nice, is if we could go and join the B's and C's as well, because Group A and Group B are so far ahead, the list doesn't give me all the runners. So there are runners further back in Group C and D that I can't get to. So Tafilovsky there, let's have a look here how he's doing. No heart rate monitor on for him, but he's ticking along nicely at about 5 minutes per kilometre. Jay Pope there, same again, 5 minutes per kilometre. Tim's just telling Pascal to cool it down a bit. He's jumping off the front a bit. So everybody ticking along nicely at 5 kilometres per hour. 5 minutes per kilometre. So was it before I went away, we were talking about the new climb. I don't know if anybody's been up it. If you have been up it, let me know what you think of it. bike songs for running. There's a conversation going on the Facebook page about bicycle songs for running. Why is that? Ryan Downey says he put together a running playlist and he was thinking of including Queen's bicycle race song. Well, I like to ride my bicycle. Would that work? Maybe. Okay, they're at 5.6 kilometers now, so in another 400 meters, they're going to jump up another half a kilometer per hour. Michael's at 135 BPM. So he's gradually going up again. Rossetti, 139 BPM. Krista. Right, let's have a guess. Let's have a guess at Krista's heart rate. I'm going to say 129. Yeah? 129. Oh! Come on! Honestly, it was honestly a complete guess. Brilliant. Owens. I'm not going to get Owens. Owens is quite high, isn't it? 164? Let's say Owens' heart rate 164. 180. Ooh, Owen. Owen is really working hard. 179, 180. He must be at max. Nearly at max heart rate. Good on you, Owen. Keep it going, buddy. T. Scott, no heart rate. Pascal, 163. He's working hard as well. And we've got this runner here, Slemits. Seems to be behind, may have joined late, or certainly behind everybody and running slower than everybody, but has joined Group A. So I don't know what's going on there. Nicely low heart rate, so they're all right. Whether they're doing the run or not, I don't know. Oh, clearly have joined late because they're only on 0.15 of a kilometre. So they've joined the group run late. That's fine, you can do that. Right, so 12.5 kilometres an hour. Okay, so they're gradually moving up now, but Group B are going to be nearly finished soon. They've got 1.5 kilometres to go, so they need to get up to 13 kilometres an hour, and then after that they cool off. Actually, no, they're going up. They're going to do 8k, they're going to do 14. So they are going to do one more k faster. Just messaging Group B again. Right, Group B have got, what, about 1.5 kilometres to go. They're not doing badly at all. Just to let you know, if you are around on Wednesday, we have Workout Wednesday. 7:30 UK time, 6 AM Eastern time, 8 PM Eastern time. So there is a time slot that should suit you somewhere in those three. And again, it will be groups A, B, C and D. So again, if you are looking for a group that's running slightly slower than this, or if this pace seems okay for you, then join one of the 4 groups, and whichever group you join should run around about your pace. Then we have Saturday morning. We have Run in the Park with John Hancock. Run in the Park starts UK time 9 a.m. 9 a.m. And there are different distances for that. You can run 5k, 10k. I think there's even a 15k as well. I haven't seen John tonight, so I don't think John is running tonight. Let's see how Krista's doing. 131. Georgie 137. He's just marginally going up a little bit. Not very much though. He's keeping it quite steady. Rossetti 128. Very comfortable. Pascal 166. Still working hard. And Owen will. Is Owen still going to be at 180? Ooh, 184. I wonder what Owen's max is then. 190. He's working hard. And C. Scott, no heart rate, but seems comfortably sitting there at 450, 4.5 per kilometre. Go down to Krista again. You can also look as well in that green box where you've got heart rate in the top left. You can see steps per minute. So that's another good indication of how well people are running. If you've got a fairly low cadence, up to about 180. So 180 would be kind of optimal cadence for a fairly speedy run. 166, 165, like what Krista is doing now, means really comfortable, kind of almost jogging along, to be honest with you. So I would expect, I haven't noticed it, but I would expect Owen's cadence to be quite high as well. 169, so it isn't that bad. So he's probably got quite a long stride. Let's have a look at who else is working hard. Pascal's working hard. So let's see what Pascal's cadence is. That's more like what I would have expected from Owen, to be honest. So 187 cadence is really quite high. But that matches the fact that his heart rate is really, really high as well. So he's dipping between the orange zone and the red zone, which is very close to his max. So actually Owen, according to this, is in orange. Oh, but we were having problems with Owen's background colour, weren't we? So we're not sure. So 188, look at that. He is really working hard. 188. There's definitely a problem with his zones, though. And Pascal is definitely in the red zone at 172. I would guess, I think Owen's in the red zone as well. His max heart rate, even if it's 200, he's in the red zone now. Georgie 141. Look at the difference between people's heart rates. So you've got Georgie running with a cadence of 174, so that's a relatively comfortable cadence. It's it's near to optimal between 170 and 180 for efficiency. And he's got a comfortable heart rate of, so this is easy for Michael, really comfortable for Michael. Whereas Pascal is really pushing it. 170 BPM, 187 cadence. Legs are really going fast. You find that the more you tire, if you're trying to keep pace, keep a certain pace, the more you tire, your legs have a shorter stride. And so your cadence increases. So your stride length shortens, but to keep pace with everybody, you have to move your legs quicker because your stride is shorter. Which is why I would have expected Owen's cadence to be higher. 171, it looks like a fairly comfortable cadence, really. But 186 tells us a different story. Unless, of course, Owen's pace zones are perfectly right, and actually Owen's high heart rate is something like 210, 220, but I wouldn't have thought so, would you? 220? That's no, it's not going to happen. I don't even remember if I've ever seen somebody at 220 BPM. Have to be very young and very fit. 15-year-old or something. Krista, let's have a look at Krista. See, 140, 163. Tim is a robot, so not running. And so Chen there from the USA, look at his steps per minute. As long as that's correct, 196 is incredibly high cadence, so very short strides he's taking. I wish we could see his BPM. That would be very interesting indeed. The Group B are pretty much in the last kilometre or so now. 8 kilometres, they're going up to 14. So let me just message the group. Let me go and have a look at Facebook chat, guys, see if you've got anything I need to deal with. Oh, Ryan's asked a question. Sorry, Ryan. So Ryan is saying that he's just noticed that on his past 2 runs, Stride Live is not showing his cadence during workouts. But Kenneth has replied that everything's fine with his stride. Check for updates is the only thing I can think of, Ryan. Right, let's go back and have another look through. Tafilovsky. We've lost that lady who was just behind us as well. So Tafilovsky, 169 steps per minute. Can't see his heart rate though. J Pope, 175 steps per minute. Krista, 166. Chen, 198. Rossetti, 159 steps per minute. Very comfortable with a heart rate of 125. Almost questionable, that is, Rossetti. But great heart rate. Can't deny it. Well done. Pascal, really working hard. Pascal, well done. Great stuff. Same for Owen. Owen's really working hard. Georgie, 145 BPM, 175 cadence. And C. Scott, can't see heart rate, but steps per minute is optimal. So there in the distance you can see Alpe de Zwift with the monument on the top there. Yeah, it might be a problem with Zwift, Ryan. I don't know. Just, yeah, I mean, there's no harm in reinstalling Zwift. Ryan's talking about his stride is not showing cadence correctly on Zwift, but it's showing perfectly okay on his watch. Yeah, and you've checked firmware on the stride, and your battery's fully charged on the stride. Sometimes that could be an issue. If your battery is nearly dead on the stride, you might get some faulty readings with it. I don't know. And again, just double check. Oh, hang on a minute. I'm going to have to change. Find somebody that is still running. There we go. So Group B have just finished. They've done their 14-kilometre section and they're just cooled down. So we're just left with Group A now. Group A are going on to 10.5k. So let's see what the instructions are going to be for Group A. I'll just send a message to Group B saying well done. So at 9 kilometers an hour, and 9 kilometers, they're all going up to 14 kilometers an hour. So Grizzetti on 134 BPM, doing really well. Michael Georgie, 148 BPM, nice and comfortable. Krista, nice and comfortable, 144. Jay Pope, no heart rate, but 177 steps per minute, so that suggests they're doing all right as well. And there's the robot keeping them all together. They have got another 1.5 kilometers or so to go, just over. And in about 150 meters, they're going to jump up to 15 kilometers per hour. Let's watch Krista, see what happens to his heart rate. Amanda, I hope your group went all right today. Amanda usually leads Group D. So 30 meters, 20 meters, and you should see there Krista's pace now rise up to 15 kilometers an hour. Here we go. 14.3, 14.4. And there we go. So they're now at 15 kilometers an hour. Let's see if his heart rate's going to go up much. It is creeping up a bit, isn't it? 150, look. You know, if you want to see how hard somebody's working, heart rate is great. It doesn't lie. It might take a while to kick in, so the change in pace will not immediately result in a change in heart rate like it does with cycling and power. But heart rate, it doesn't lie, you know, unless you've got a faulty heart rate monitor or something. So the harder you work, eventually it will show in your heart rate. And look, you can see right there what we've been 29. Hang on a minute. No, we've been about a minute at this pace, and Krista's heart rate has increased by 15 beats per minute. It's from 145 up to 160. Krista's saying it's not a race. You watch everybody speed off. Everybody's pushing just about 4 minutes per kilometre, just a little bit faster. Georgie, 153 BPM at 4 minutes per kilometre, and optimal cadence there. Look at that, 179. Grizzetti, exactly 4 minutes per kilometre, 136 heart rate. Keeping it easy there. Mind you, it doesn't look like it's changing much, does it? Maybe oh no, there you go. Look at that. Gosh. So he is comfortable. He is comfortable. Georgie, Tim, Krista. I don't know what J Pope's first name is. Rossetti. 114? That's madness. That's almost Steve Way's heart rate for this kind of pace. That's more like it. 152. Well done, Michael. And they are coming to the end, not far now. Just need to keep this pace for a little bit longer. So you wouldn't call this an interval session, but it kind of is an interval because they've done 2 sets. So they've done 1 set of gradually rising up in the pace, and then they've dropped it back down again, and they've risen up. So essentially that's like doing 2 intervals, because what you want to do, good training will involve you increasing your heart rate and then dropping it back down again and then increasing it again. That's good training for the heart muscle. And at 10 kilometers, so in about 100 meters, they're going to cool down. And that's a good job done tonight. Well done, guys. Good training session. Got the heart rates up. Got the legs moving. Managed to get to the volcano. There's Krista. 156 BPM. Nicely done. Don't forget Workout Wednesday on Wednesday. Another workout session. Often an interval session. So join us for that. 7:30 on a Wednesday. I usually stream on a Friday on Zwift Run. This week I'm in Paris doing the Paris Marathon, so I will be travelling. Well, actually I'm travelling on Wednesdays, but I will be in Paris on Friday, so I won't be able to stream on Friday, but I will be back the following Monday, and on Wednesday, yes, Workout Wednesday, I'll be here. Hopefully my legs will be alright and I'll be able to run. So this Wednesday 7:30. 9 o'clock Saturday morning UK time for Run in the Park, and then back for Monday Run Club next Monday 7:30 UK time. Remember, all these runs have, oh right, the Workout Wednesday and Monday Run Club have a 6 AM Eastern time start and an 8 PM Eastern time start. So if 7:30 PM UK time is not good for you, try 6 AM Eastern time or 8 o'clock in the evening Eastern time. And the guys are cooling down now. Just a couple of 100 meters through the volcano. Ken says his money's on Krista. Well, they didn't. It looks like they didn't race in the end. Quite right. It's not a race. Good training session, but mind you, out on real world club runs, you do often find, don't you, if you've gone for a bit of a run out on the streets with your club mates, you'll often find the last kilometres a bit of a sprint to the finish, just for a bit of fun. Nothing wrong with that, I guess, as long as you don't trip and break your leg and ruin the rest of your year's training and races. So we should see in a second a little banner across the road. That will signify the end of the run. Yeah, Tim says thanks all. We'll see you Wednesday. I will certainly be here on Wednesday. I'll certainly be running on Wednesday. Oh, I won't see the banner, of course, because I was in Group B, wasn't I? Not Group A. So I don't see the finish banner. So Geordie's done. Grisetti, he's out of the volcano. He's still running. Krista's slowing down now. He's walking. And that's it. That's the end of Monday Run Club. Thanks for joining me. Bit of an odd one, I know, today, just because my legs, there's no way, guys, that I could have run tonight. I could have plodded in Group B, but actually I probably couldn't have even done that, to be perfectly honest. My legs are really done in from a long run over the weekend, so I thought it best to just commentate tonight and try and get back to running on Wednesday night, Workout Wednesday, 7:30. We'll do that. So we've clicked back onto the cyclists now, haven't we? You wait till there's enough runners on course that we just click back and it'll be another runner we follow. Owen says what happened, Stephen? I had a problem where I had to log out and log back in again because I lost all the runners. I don't know if it was my internet connection or somebody else's that I was following at the time, but something happened and it changed to a cyclist, and then I lost everything, so I had to log out and log back in again. So I apologise, my Group B leading skills were not on point today, and also my brain is fried from the weekend, so that's my excuse. So I know a bit of a strange one tonight, apologise. Back on it on Wednesday, back running on Wednesday. We'll see you then. Hold on. I don't know if you can hear the rain here. It's absolutely throwing it down outside. Right, Wednesday, join me, 7:30, Workout Wednesday. It'll be an interval session. I haven't looked it up yet, but I promise it will be. In fact, shall I look it up now just to see? Let's have a look. Workout Wednesday, here we go. Intervals. What are we doing? Warm up for 5 minutes, then 6 sets of 3 minutes at 13 kilometers per hour. And then 15 kilometers per hour. So 3 minutes at 13 kilometers an hour, 3 minutes at 15 kilometers an hour, and then warm down for 6 minutes at 10k an hour. Gosh, 6 sets of that. Okay, warm up for 5 minutes, and then 6 times 13 kilometers an hour for 3 minutes, 15 kilometers an hour for 3 minutes. Do 6 of them, and then warm down. That's Group A. Group B is slightly slower, 11 kilometers an hour and 13 kilometers an hour 6 times. Group C, if you're interested in Group C, 9.5 kilometers an hour for 3 minutes and 11 kilometers an hour for 3 minutes. Do that 6 times. And Group D will be doing 8 kilometers an hour for 3 minutes and 9 kilometers an hour for 3 minutes with a warm up and a cool down. And they're doing 4 sets. So Group C and D are only doing 4 sets, not 6 sets. Oh, that sounds like a good session, actually. That'll be good. Enjoy that. Okay, guys, thank you very much for joining me. Take care. We'll see you again for another Zwift Run in the future, on Wednesday particularly. Take care. See you then. Bye-bye.